I see you, Spider Loki, man.
Papa.
Make it happen now.
Like with that hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Loc. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Cheetah. I can remember at one point hip hop, the biggest headline was that $25 million check you see right there. Scrolling through these YouTube streets, seen Reggie Wright had a video. The title was "How Much DAZ Really Got Paid for That." It just sparked my curiosity. I haven't clicked onto it, so I just said, why not watch it with y'all? I'm glad y'all pulled up. Appreciate you. But no further ado, let's see what DAZ, Death Row, and these dollars have been up to.
Okay, I saw not long ago DAZ was a guest on All the Smoke podcast, and he was talking about, and he's talked about this before, but I wanted to get your take. He was kind of bragging about how he stole music from Suge, and he took this and took that from Death Row. What are your thoughts when you hear DAZ repeating the story?
I remember one time we was in the Death Row parking lot and a female pulled up in a G-Wagon and brought us a brought a gang of reels up to these cats. And it was supposed to be, I think it was DAZ's girl, wife, taking some shit behind his back and dropping it off at Death Row. I already know. I was there though. I watched her bring them 2-inch reels in. They had them on a dolly. I had to pull them up. There was so many, you had to bring them in on a dolly.
Over and over.
Well, that's Dad's claim to fame that he punked Mr. Badass Suge Knight and his understudy Reggie Wright, I guess. That's his claim to fame. All right, let's clear up some stuff because I know a lot of people say it and Jazz agrees to it. That Jazz got $25 million from Death Row. Okay. Dad's got a default judgment for $25 million because Suge, for some reason, he don't like to go to court. For some reason, especially in the 90s, he would not go to... He'll go to court on some criminal shit, but civil shit, he has a hard time going to court because he thinks he's a fucking attorney and shit always get dropped by the waistline because he be trying to play attorney. But okay. Dad's got... Guess how much he got from that judgment? Probably not one red cent because it was in the bankruptcy. And they got dismissed in the bankruptcy.
You said probably, though. Probably is just as equal to probably not, bro. Clarify, expound, break it down.
So Daz need to stop lying about this. He got $25 million from Death Row. That's a lie. All right. Now, the real things. I punked Reggie because he didn't know, and all I did was say, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, Daz. Okay. So he drove a U-Haul up and punked me and took the reels, right? Is what he says in the interview. And I may be running some of the interviews together because he, like John said, he done spoke on this so many times. Well, that's a robbery. And if y'all don't think y'all can't believe that I'm just killing, because I done heard somebody told me I've been responsible for 5 people that got killed, which is not true at all. But if any of that's true, for those of y'all want to believe that, y'all can't believe Daz came and robbed me, drove up a U-Haul truck, and took all the Tupac reels. All right. This didn't happen, y'all. But what Daz did have, and Suge, you know, being suave dude that he was, he got up under, and that's why Daz is so angry. He got up under Maria, Daz's baby mama, this chick from Indiana that had Daz convinced she ain't never been with another man but Daz. And she was a cool. Maria was cool, one of the coolest chicks. Y'all know how down Kenya is? His first baby mama? She was as cooler than, she was cooler than Kenya, to be honest, but nah, you can't be as cool as Kenya. Kenya too cool. But Maria was the wife and the baby mama that Suge got up under. And so she was telling him how he had these reels, about 10 or 15 reels at his house. And she was like, what? Okay.
Told y'all, Don, I bet you this was after 2000. This was somewhere between 2000 and 2004 because I witnessed this with my own eyes on my mama.
And Daz had just bought her because she the one that turned Suge on to G-Wagon when Suge went out and got that G-Wagon.
I told you, cuz she pulled up in the G-Wagon on my mama.
Right? And so he had her to go one day and bring them up and load the studios up and bring them to Track Studio. Suge, would you please talk about stuff like this and all of that bullshit? How that time when we had her come up to Track Studio with all of those reels in the back and what we did, what we had Butch Small do, that's when we...
My near Butch. What up, Butch? Butch still around? What Butch been up to? Butch was a cool cat.
Took the reels that he had, but she was like, I can't go home without these. And what Reggie come up with the smart idea to do?
I don't remember that being that track, though. Y'all might have took him to track. She brought them reels to the office on San Vicente. Oh, my mama.
We put blanks inside the reels and let her take them home. So now Daz knows this is what happened to him. And so he always like to tell this story like, this is what he did to us. I'm telling y'all, this is what happened. It happened, I remember Suge came, it happened on the weekend, because I wasn't even fucking with Suge then. He just called me up there and was like, Red. And I came up there.
I had no idea he was going to talk about this. I thought this was about a $25 million check. But I remember this. I can recall. I was there. I was around. I might have the details kind of, it's been, 30 years. No, 20, 20, yeah. That was 20 years. 20-something years.
Because we were still cool. But this was, he had just came from Super Bowl. The Super Bowl that happened in 2002.
I told y'all between 2000 and 2004. Bingo, right again.
That weekend is when it happened. Super Bowl that happened in 2002. That night. I'm just trying to say that just so Suge will remember. When we had to go up the tracks, and that's when we took and switched out the reels on Daz.
Y'all might have switched them at track. That's Butch. But I remember that wagon coming through the parking lot at the office. Maybe that's where she got the empties. I don't know.
As I remember it to be, we were recording at Track
My nigga Butch.
Record Studio, and a young lady, I don't even know who it is or whatever. I've heard that it could have been Daz's wife. But anyway, she brought in a couple of reels, maybe 2 or 3, 4. And I think it was allegedly said it was Tupac reels or something like that. So when she brought the reels, there was a switching of the reels, the actual masters out, and other blank, brand new tape put into the box. Now that I do remember, and that was under the, I was at the studio because I ran studio. Mr. Knight was there, Reggie Wright was there, and a few artists were there, you know what I'm saying?
Butch ran that studio, and he always made sure SPI was cool. Appreciate you, Butch, on my mama.
But it was studio business as usual when this happened.
Now, whatever Daz had before then and all those, y'all gonna be saying, oh, Daz was selling us. Well, number one, I bet none of y'all could ever say y'all got any Machiavelli and Daz Dillinger CD. But Daz was the king of that then, because he was good. He had a little studio at his house. Don't y'all remember that hit he made with, when he did a remix with Usher and all of that? He probably had never seen Usher before in his life at that time. But that's what Daz was doing, taking his vocals and putting them on songs with other people's vocals and stuff like that. And that's how Daz was smart. Daz was smart in keeping his name alive like that. But that's what Daz was doing, and that's what Daz did. Why Daz keep like trying to tell this story about the $25 million? He slammed and beat up Reggie and Suge. He stole the reels and all of that. I don't know why Daz like keep telling that, but I don't know who's the biggest motherfucking liar on YouTube. Either Fat Joe, Suge Knight, and Daz Dillinger.
Nigga, your boy Whack Hold On Honey got all them beat. If you don't knock it off, that's why it's hard to take you serious, Reggie. Come on, man. Knock it off, man. Hold On Honey is the biggest liar on the internet. He lies constantly, consistently, continuously for no reason. He lies when he does have a reason. He lies big lies. He lies small lies. He lies that we heard before. He lies brand new lies we never heard. Exclusive lies.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the? That's a lie. All he do is lie. Oh, my mama.
Let's put it in the comment section. Who tells the best story lies than those three? Because in my opinion, those three got to beat.
Then your opinion is invalid, sir. Your buddy, your partner, Whack Hold No Honey, him and Loose Lips, his little lady, they got the crown. Anybody else comes second to them two. And you know that. You smart enough to know that.
And I know the haters going to say, and you, Reggie, right? But I bet you I won't win that poll. But it's going to be Suge Knight. Y'all really know Suge Knight will win that poll. But Fat Joe tells some good ones too. Peace bomb first.
Spend it wisely. See, some supposed to wanna see me win, despise me before my eyes. In disguise, ain't got no friends. Mama been advised me, instead of building me up, they minimize me. In the end, all the energy just energized me. On top of the sin and that genocide me. Same time, no kind trying to genocide me. Set tripping days, finished finally. Been behind me, go on, run that business by me. I'm a businessman with a business mind, handling business with a big ass cig beside me. Y'all know me, no sleeping, no slipping. Still hit the streets one deep and go dipping. No retreating, no tripping. Think twice before creeping on crippin'.
Cause these streets ain't playing fair. Niggas want a problem, we can take it. Living down that life. Your own homies that'll take you out. I pray to God that I make it out. Down that life. Where niggas chucking up gang signs. Get it cracking in the summertime. Down that life. Nigga, all that shit trick. Everywhere I go, I keep it with it. Living down that life.
I handle business, keep my hand on the stizzle. By any means necessary, nigga, I'm a kizzle. The dog and the spider creeping back on the mission. So you bitch ass niggas see, don't act different. You know I'm with it cause I'm down for the cause. Fuck the police, I'm breaking the law. Big drink, big smoke, and some big guns. To let you know, motherfucker, that I ain't the one. And nigga, that but you can call me Daz Dilly, I'm the crib guy. Hard praise in the city, on crib. But see, you better not slip. You get faked down, laid down, all by the cliff. You know the Locs is out, the dogs is out. You know them niggas that you let it hate with no doubt. You know it's DAZ and the SPI. We represent West Coast to the deck.
To living down the life. Cause these streets ain't playing fair. Niggas want a problem, we can take it. Living down the life. Your own homies that'll take you out. I pray to God that I make it out. Down the life. Where niggas chucking up gang signs, getting cracking in the summertime. To living down LA, nigga, all this shit trick. Everywhere I go, I keep it with. To living down LA.
Time you turn around, that's the first thing they talking about. Can the West Coast stick together?
How you supposed to judge the West Coast as far as when it comes to hip hop? You know what I'm saying? Because for the longest, what we brought to the table has been something other than hip hop. It was the lifestyle and it was the energy. You know, now that I'm here, I believe that the West Coast will get what the credit it deserves in hip hop. Crooked Eye himself as well. You know what I'm saying? There's certain people that have a way with words to where you don't actually focus on the content of what they're saying.
That hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Loc. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.